Welcome, dear viewers, to another enriching video on our channel. We are enormously thrilled and humbled to accompany you on this enlightening journey. It's a journey that promises to deepen our understanding and appreciation of the divine scriptures. It's an exploration of the sacred, a pilgrimage through the sacred pages of the Bible. Today specifically, we wander through the age-old hymns of the Book of Psalms. We're focusing on the profound depths of Psalm 121, a timeless piece that has served as a guiding star for many a soul lost in tumultuous times. This sacred passage from the Book of Psalms has been a beacon of light, a source of faith and trust in the divine guidance. Its mystical verses have resonated with believers across the globe, rekindling hope, giving solace during times of trouble, and illuminating the path of righteousness for those who dare to tread on it. Psalm 121 is not merely a musical expression of faith, but a compass guiding us towards the divine light of Lord's guidance. As we venture deeper into its verses, we realize that its essence goes far beyond the rhythm of words. It's a harmonious symphony of wisdom, faith, and spirituality. As we embark on this spiritual voyage, we extend a warm invitation to you to partake in the enlightening content that our channel offers. We have curated a wide range of insightful videos, each designed to unravel a different aspect of Christian teachings. From in-depth discussions about the life and teachings of Christ to comprehensive analyses of various biblical scriptures, our channel serves as a repository of wisdom. By subscribing to our channel, you join an ever-growing community of seekers, believers, and scholars who strive for a deeper understanding of the divine teachings of Christianity. This community is a confluence of people from different walks of life, theologians, historians, philosophers, and believers like you and me, all united by their quest for spiritual wisdom and understanding. Together, we'll unearth the hidden pearls of wisdom embedded in the verses of Psalm 121. We'll delve into its spiritual significance and dissect its metaphoric verses to extract practical lessons for our daily lives. We'll understand why this psalm, written centuries ago, still reverberates in our hearts today, guiding us, comforting us, and lighting our paths. By subscribing, you ensure that you stay updated with our latest content. You ensure that you are not excluded from this global discussion about spirituality, faith, and wisdom. You align yourself with a community that seeks wisdom and solace in the divine teachings of Christianity. Why wait then? Why delay the opportunity to deepen understanding of divine wisdom? Why miss out on the chance to align with a community of seekers and believers? So subscribe now and join us on this enlightening journey. In this vast ocean of knowledge, every drop of wisdom counts. Every verse unraveled, every parable interpreted, every discourse listened to contributes to your spiritual growth. Stay tuned, dear viewers, for we are warming up to plunge deep into the waters of Psalm 121, the miraculous source of help you've overlooked. We are ready to embark on a journey of faith, a journey of wisdom, a journey of divine understanding. So sit back, relax, and get ready to delve into the timeless wisdom of Psalm 121. Psalm 121, a cherished scripture, carries a profound historical context. This scriptural passage, having been part of the religious and cultural fabric of the Israelites for generations, holds a depth of history that resonates with believers worldwide. A closer exploration of its historical origin, intricacies, and significance invites a broader understanding and appreciation of this revered text. We embark on this journey of discovery by delving into the vast annals of history, where we find an assortment of hymns, prayers, and poems compiled into what is known as the Book of Psalms, regarded as the Israelites' songbook. Every word, every verse, and every psalm within this collection is rich with its own unique story and significance. Residing amongst these is Psalm 121, a beacon of hope and reassuring guidance for countless generations. The authorship of Psalm 121, much like a number of other psalms, is largely attributed to King David, the second king of the United Kingdom of Israel and Judah. Known as a man after God's own heart, David's life was a testament to a deep, unwavering trust in the Lord's provision and protection. This trust is beautifully encapsulated within Psalm 121, providing a window into the soul of its purported author and illuminating the essence of his faith. However, it is important to acknowledge that the exact authorship remains a matter of scholarly debate. The Psalms were written over a span of many centuries, from approximately the 12th through to the 2nd century BCE. During this expansive time frame, countless authors may have contributed to the Book of Psalms, further enriching its tapestry of faith, hope, and devotion. Regardless of the uncertainty surrounding its authorship, Psalm 121 stands as a testament to the enduring faith of the Israelite people in the face of adversity. It is a powerful symbol of their cultural identity and spiritual journey as a nation. Psalm 121 belongs to a group of psalms known as the Songs of Ascents, which range from Psalm 120 to 134. These songs were typically sung by Jewish pilgrims as they ascended the road to Jerusalem to attend the three great annual religious festivals: Passover, Pentecost, and Tabernacles. Given this context, the Psalm's opening line, "I lift up my eyes to the mountains," can be interpreted as a literal reflection of the pilgrim's journey, their eyes set on the hills of Jerusalem. However, the geographic implications of this line only scratch the surface of its deeper, more resonant significance. It is a statement of faith, an affirmation that their help came from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. This belief was not born of naivety, but was a product of their collective experiences, trials, and tribulations as a nation. Freedom was never simply handed to the Israelites. They battled through periods of slavery, exile, and oppression, facing formidable enemies and traversing harsh landscapes. Throughout these trials, Psalm 121 served as a steady source of comfort, strength, and hope. It was a reminder that they were not alone, that the Lord, who neither slumbers nor sleeps, was their constant guardian. This psalm held a special place in the Jewish liturgical tradition and was often recited during the evening prayer service. It provided solace against the fears and uncertainties that the night might bring, shielding them in the comforting embrace of their faith. It was not merely a bedtime prayer, but a profound expression of trust in the Lord's ability to protect them from all harm, whether it be or night. As we reflect on the historical context of Psalm 121, its significance emerges not just from its poetic beauty, but also from the deep well of faith from which it springs. The psalm encapsulates the collective hope and trust of a people who, despite their circumstances, chose to believe in a God who watches over their coming and going, both now and forevermore. In essence, Psalm 121 is a testament to the timeless human search for divine help and protection. It speaks to our innate desire for a refuge that is steadfast and unchanging amid the shifting sands of time. It mirrors the faith journey of every believer who has ever lifted their eyes to the heavens in search of help. It serves as an enduring symbol of faith and resilience, a beacon of hope, and a testament to the perseverance of the human spirit. Indeed, the origins of Psalm 121 are deeply rooted in the faith and struggles of the ancient Israelites. Its historical context is laden with the trials and triumphs of a people who, across centuries, turned to faith as their guiding light. This exploration underscores the enduring relevance of Psalm 121 as a testament to the timeless human quest for divine intervention and protection. Now, we delve into an in-depth verse-by-verse analysis of Psalm 121. This compelling psalm, nestled within the Book of Psalms, is a powerful statement of faith and a profound testament to the unwavering care and protection of the Lord. The psalmist opens with a contemplative question: "I lift up my eyes to the mountains. Where does my help come from?" It's an age-old query that resonates with humans across the eras, regardless of where they stand in their spiritual journey. This question, simple yet profound, sets the stage for the rest of the psalm, inviting us to ponder our own sources of strength and support. The psalmist, however, does not leave us hanging in suspense. The answer follows promptly: "My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth." This response is more than an assertion. It's an unwavering declaration of faith, a bold affirmation of the psalmist's certainty in the Lord's power and benevolence. Here, the psalmist acknowledges his vulnerability and the grandeur of the physical world around him. It's a humbling sentiment, placing the psalmist, and by extension us, in our rightful place within the cosmos. Yet he finds comfort in knowing that his help comes from the Lord, creator of all things, both seen and unseen. The creator who shaped the mountains and the valleys, the oceans and the skies, is the same one who offers help, guidance, and protection. We then move on to the third verse. He will not let your foot slip. He who watches over you will not slumber. This verse emphasizes the Lord's unwavering vigilance and support. It's a vivid imagery of a God who is always on guard, keeping a watchful eye on his children. This verse dispels any notion that God may be indifferent or aloof. On the contrary, it affirms his active involvement in our lives, always there, ready to steady us when we stumble and to guide us when we're unsure of our path. Following this powerful assurance, the psalmist presents us with the fourth verse. Indeed, he who watches over Israel will neither slumber nor sleep. This verse reiterates God's ceaseless watchfulness. It specifically mentions Israel, but its message is universal. No matter who we are or where we're from, God's protective gaze is upon us. A universal promise bridging geographical, cultural, and temporal gaps, reminding us that we are all under the watchful eyes of the Lord. Verse 5 continues with, "The Lord watches over you, the Lord is your shade at your right hand." The words unfold like a comforting blanket, providing solace and assurance. This verse is a potent symbol of God's protective presence. Just as a shade shields us from the harsh sun, God guards us from harmful influences and trials. He's always at our right hand, the traditional place of honor and strength, signifying his constant support. Verse 6 reads, "The sun will not harm you by day, nor the moon by night." This verse employs the imagery of the sun and the moon to represent the challenges we face in our daily lives and in our darkest hours. But with God's protection, these challenges won't harm us. It's a divine assurance that bolsters our faith and imbues with the fortitude to face life's adversities. Next is verse 7, "The Lord will keep you from all harm, he will watch over your life." This verse is a comforting promise of God's comprehensive care. It's not just about physical safety, it's about our overall well-being. God is committed to watching over our lives in every aspect at every moment. It's a testament to the Lord's care, reminding us that his watchfulness extends beyond our physical safety to encompass our mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. Finally, verse 8 says, "The Lord will watch over your coming and going, both now and forevermore." This verse encompasses the entirety of our lives, from the mundane to the significant, from now until eternity. It assures us that God's watchful care is not temporary but everlasting. In essence, the entire Psalm 121 is a declaration of trust in God's protection and guidance. It's a reminder that no matter how daunting the mountains we face, God, the maker of heaven and earth, is our ultimate source of help. His vigilance never wavers, he neither slumbers nor sleeps. He is our shade, protecting us from the challenges of life. He watches over us, keeping us from harm and overseeing our lives in their entirety from now and forevermore. Each verse of Psalm 121 reinforces the assurance of God's unyielding protection and guidance. It's a powerful testament to the fact that when we place our trust in the Lord, we are never alone, never unprotected, and never without guidance. This psalm encourages us to lift our eyes to God, to seek his help, and to rest in the knowledge of his eternal watchfulness and care. In conclusion, as the psalmist demonstrates so eloquently, each verse of Psalm 121 reinforces the assurance of God's unyielding protection and guidance. It serves as a comforting melody to our hearts and a guiding light to our souls, promising God's eternal vigilance and unwavering care. Psalm 121 isn't just an ancient text. It's a profound piece of scripture that continues to hold great significance in today's world, providing numerous people with comfort, assurance, and hope. This psalm, penned thousands of years ago by an anonymous poet, offers a timeless message that resonates with us now, just as powerfully as it did with its original audience. The central theme of Psalm 121, trust in a higher power. It's a message of absolute reliance on the divine, not as an abstract concept, but as a tangible force that shapes our lives. A force that offers us protection, unconditional love, and hope in times of crisis. This theme is especially pertinent in a time where uncertainty and turmoil are commonplace, and where many people find themselves grappling with feelings of anxiety and fear. The fear. The psalm begins with a question: from where does my help come? It's a question that we all have asked ourselves time and again, especially in times of trouble and distress. The query is universal, transcending cultural, social, and temporal boundaries. It's a question that pertains to our human condition, to our vulnerabilities, our fears, and our need for support. Psalm 121 provides an unambiguous answer to this existential question, assures us that our help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. This assurance is powerful, it is potent, and it is comforting. The notion that our help comes from a divine entity who created both the heavens and the earth instills in us a sense of security and solace. It reminds us that we are not alone, and that there is a higher power watching over us, providing us with protection and guidance. This psalm isn't just about providing comfort during distressing times. Rather, it's a declaration of faith. It's a statement that regardless of the hardships and tribulations we face, we are under the care of an omnipotent and omnipresent God. It reassures us that no matter the magnitude of the challenges we encounter, we have a divine companion who offers us protection, comfort, and guidance. The relevance of Psalm 121 extends well beyond personal trials. It offers a broader perspective, one that encompasses our communities, our societies, and our world. It reminds us that God watches over our comings and goings, both now and forevermore. This divine vigilance is not restricted to the present moment, but it stretches into the future, providing us with hope and reassurance for the days to come. In a world where change is the only constant, where uncertainties are numerous, and where difficulties often seem insurmountable, Psalm 121 serves as a soothing balm for our anxious souls. It reminds us of God's unchanging nature, His unwavering commitment to us, and His steadfast love. This enduring message of divine constancy and love is particularly comforting in a world fraught with change and unpredictability. Yet Psalm 121 isn't just about offering comfort. It also invites a response from us. It challenges us to trust in God, to rely on His help, and to seek refuge under His protective care. It implores us to shift our focus from our problems to the Lord, acknowledging that our help and our salvation comes from Him. So in essence, Psalm 121 is much more than an ancient text. It's a living word that continues to speak into our lives today. It's a word that provides comfort in times of distress, offers hope in times of despair, and gives assurance in times of uncertainty. It's a word that reminds us of our divine companion, the maker of heaven and earth, who always watches over us. Whether we find ourselves grappling with personal challenges or societal issues, the message of Psalm 121 remains relevant. It reassures us of the divine protection we have, and it reminds us of our duty to trust in God. So as we navigate through life, let's remember the timeless message of Psalm 121. Let's remember that our help comes from the Lord. Let's remember that He watches over, that He never tires, that He provides us with protection, and that He safeguards us from all harm. As we rise to meet the challenges of our times, let's take the words of this psalm to heart. Let's lift our gaze to the Lord, trusting in His divine protection, relying on His help, and finding rest in His watchful care. Because irrespective of the trials we face, we can rest assured that God watches over our coming, and both now and forevermore. As we navigate the challenges of life, Psalm 121 serves as a beacon of hope, reaffirming God's unceasing watchfulness. The wisdom of Psalm 121 can be applied in our daily lives in numerous and diverse ways. Psalm 121, an ancient song filled with trust and dependence, is a powerful tool that transcends the centuries to find relevance in the complexities of our modern lives, where it can offer us comfort, guidance, and a profound sense of divine protection. Drawing on the teachings, wisdom, and promises of Psalm 121 in our day-to-day experiences brings us closer to its profound message. One practical way to integrate Psalm 121 into our daily routine and connect with its transformative power is through prayer. Prayer, an act of communication with the divine, is an ideal channel for expressing our deepest hopes, fears, gratitude, and faith. It's a personal dialogue between us and God, where we can be honest and open about our innermost thoughts and feelings. When we intentionally include Psalm 121 in our prayers, it's as if we are making a sacred affirmation of our faith and trust in God's eternal vigilance and care over our lives. We are consciously acknowledging and declaring our belief in His unending power to protect us from harm, both during the day and throughout the night. Here, Psalm 121 begins to serve as a spiritual anchor in our prayers, a reassuring reminder of God's unwavering love and protection that we can hold on to during life's storms. Another practical application of Psalm 121 lies in meditation. The practice of meditation invites us to focus our minds and quiet our spirits, and meditating on the verses of Psalm 121 can bring about a profound sense of peace and solace. As we contemplate each verse, we can ponder the assurances it offers and reflect on the profound promises contained within its lines. The idea that God, the maker of heaven and earth, is constantly watching over us can bring a sense of calm and reassurance that is deeply comforting for our troubled hearts. By incorporating Psalm 121 into our meditation practices, we can deepen our connection with divine, enrich our spiritual journey, and draw closer to a sense of inner peace and enlightenment. Finally, Psalm 121 can be a source of comfort during difficult times. Life is full of peaks and valleys, and when we find ourselves in the depths of these valleys, it can be easy to feel overwhelmed, alone, and unsure. But here is where Psalm 121 shines brightly as a beacon of hope. It reminds us that God is always with us, watching over our coming and going, both now and forevermore. Reading or reciting this psalm in the face of adversity can provide a comforting reminder of God's ever-present care and protection. Life can sometimes be a winding journey, filled with unexpected twists and turns. Along the way, we encounter various trials and tribulations, moments of joy and despair. In these moments, the wisdom of Psalm 121 can serve as a spiritual compass, guiding us towards God's love and protection. Incorporating Psalm 121 into our daily routines, whether it's through prayer, meditation, or as a source of comfort during trials, enables us to draw strength from its timeless wisdom. This psalm, with its beautiful imagery and profound assurances, can serve as a constant reminder of God's unwavering care and protection. Its words can echo in our hearts and minds, providing solace and strength when we need it the most. It can be a source of encouragement, a beacon of hope, and a guiding light that illuminates our path during the darkest nights. Integrating Psalm 121 into our daily routines allows us to draw strength from its timeless wisdom. As we conclude our journey through Psalm 121, we find ourselves reflecting on the powerful messages it holds. We have ventured together into the depths of its historical context, methodically dissecting its verses to uncover their meanings, and engaged in thought-provoking discussions about its relevance in our modern world. The psalm, laden with timeless spiritual truths, serves as a constant reminder of divine protection and guidance, offering us reliable and unwavering hope in the face of life's uncertainties. In a world that often seems to spiral into chaos, where we are frequently confronted with challenges and situations that seem insurmountable, Psalm 121 stands firm, offering solace. It offers a comforting truth, an undeniable certainty. Our help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. It provides an assurance of an omnipresent force, a divine being who is always there, watching over us, guiding us, safeguarding us from the trials and tribulations of the world. It reminds us of our connection to a force greater than ourselves. As we move forward, we invite you to continue exploring these profound insights with us. Our channel is not just a platform for religious discourses, but a vibrant community of seekers, explorers, and believers. We are dedicated to unearthing the spiritual gems of wisdom embedded deep within the Bible. Each verse we discuss, each word we ponder upon, is a treasure waiting to be discovered, a lesson waiting to be learned, an insight waiting to deepen our understanding of faith, of divinity, and of ourselves. This journey through Psalm 121 is but a small step in our grand exploration of the wisdom contained in each chapter. Each verse opens up new avenues of understanding, unveiling truths that resonate with our experiences, that echo the longings of our souls, the questions of our minds, the aspirations of our hearts. Thank you for joining us on this spiritual journey. As we delve deeper into the rich tapestry of the Bible, navigating its complex verses, we hope that you'll continue to learn, grow, and find solace in its wisdom. Don't forget to subscribe and join our community as we continue to explore the rich wisdom of the Bible.